Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another lesson, another video, and another day. Welcome to Step by Step English. Here, learning English is fun and easy with us. Please, before you watch the video, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Now, today's lessons is very, very important. So let's get started. Now, our topic today is understanding nouns, types of nouns, examples, and usage. So the first thing we are going to do, please make sure you have somewhere you can write. You have a piece of paper and a pen, at least so that you have something by the end of this lesson. Now, I want to ask you this question before I start anything. Please understand that whenever you are watching these videos, you take notes so that by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow you have reference. I know you can come back to watch this, but writing down I think is very important. So please make sure you write down. Now I want to ask you, do you know what a noun is? Do you know any type of a noun? Can you give an example? Can you use a noun in a sentence in your daily life? Now, if the answer is yes to that question, I think you're good, but we'll pick from there. But if the answer is no, have less worry, because that is what we are going to do today. Now, by the end of this lesson, every student who is watching this video, please, you should be able to define and identify different types of nouns. You should be able to distinguish between common, proper, concrete, abstract, collective, compound, countable, and uncountable nouns. And then you should be able to use those nouns in various sentences in your daily life. Because why are we learning English? We are learning English so that we can use it in our daily life. So what is a noun? Let's start from here. Now, a noun is a word that names a person, a place, a thing, or idea. I want you to underline a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Nouns are the building blocks of sentences. They answer the questions who, what, and where. Let me give you an example. When someone is building something, for example, someone is building a house, they use building blocks. But once the house is finished, or they finish building the house, it ceases to be building blocks. It becomes a house. Just like that, we use nouns as the building blocks. It is the skeletons of sentences. And they ask us questions, they help us answer these questions: who, what, where. Look at these examples. For example, when we say who, we say the doctor. When we say what, we say the computer. When we say where, we say the school. So you see now, nouns help us to name persons, it helps us to name places, it helps us to name things or idea. Like we have here, a doctor, a school, a computer, happiness, all this. Now let's start with the first type of nouns we're going to handle today are common nouns. Common nouns refer to general items, people, or places rather than specific ones. So it's straightforward. Common nouns refer to, we are talking about general items, general here, not specific, general, people, places rather than specific. And when writing, please make sure that you do not capitalize common nouns in sentences unless they begin in a sentence. If the first word of a sentence is a common noun, you can write in capital letters. You can start with the capital letters. You can capitalize it. But if it appears in any part of the sentences, any other part, then you are not allowed to capitalize. Like some examples here, we have a boy, city, animal, car. And when you talk about a boy, we are talking about, it's a general term referring to, to teenagers, a boy. City, there are many cities in this world. Animals, there are different types of animals. Car, there are varieties of cars. So they are general names. That's why they are called common nouns, because Just something common. It's a common name. When you talk about proper noun, it's the opposite of common noun. They are specific names of specific people, places, or things. They always begin with a capital letter, e.g., you say Nairobi or Mount Kenya or Mr. Otieno or Kenya, or you say Somalia or Mogadishu, they always start with capital letters wherever they appear in a sentence. Whether they start the sentence, whether they end the sentence, they are always in capital letters because they're special names, they're specific names of people, places, or things. So please, whenever you are writing, maybe you are writing during exam or in your normal class, notes. Whenever you come across proper nouns, make sure you capitalize them at the beginning, at the end, in the middle, everywhere. Now we have common and proper. Common we say like river, girl, country. There are many girls, there are many rivers, there are many countries. But when you say here Tana River, there is only one Tana River in this world. Janet is a name of a specific person. Kenya is the name of a country. There's no other country with this name. Therefore, it's a specific noun. Concrete nouns. Now, concrete nouns are things you can perceive with your five senses. Like, for example, you can see, touch, taste, or smell. Like, for example, when you talk about concrete nouns, you say a book, you can touch and see. When you talk about perfume, you can smell. Bread, you can taste, you can touch. Music, you can hear with your ears. You have five senses. You have the touch, hear, smell, see. These are the senses of human beings: see, hear, touch, taste, smell. Anything you can feel with that, then is a concrete noun, like a book, music, perfume, bread. If you can touch it, you can see it, you know, it's a concrete noun. Now, when you talk about abstract noun, it's the opposite of that now. Abstract noun refers to concept, ideas, or emotions or qualities that cannot be seen or touched. You cannot see it. You cannot touch it. That's abstract. You only feel it. You say, I feel pain. I feel happiness. She's sad today. You know? So we talk about bravery, justice, happiness, wisdom. Those all are abstract nouns. Concrete and abstract, the difference is one you can touch and see, and the other one you cannot see or touch. Maybe you can feel it. When we talk about countable nouns, these are nouns that you can count as individual units. One, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they have plural forms. Like you say, chair, chairs, desk, desks, boy, boys. You can say pen, pens. You can count them 1, 2, 3, and they have plural form. Like in the picture here, you can see apples. There are many. You can also say one apple, 2, 3, 4. They have singular and plural forms. When you talk about uncountable nouns, they cannot be counted individually. They usually do not have a plural form. Like you cannot say rices, you cannot say informations, you cannot say waters, you cannot say advices. No, we quantify them. We use quantifiers to count them. Like we say a bag of rice, a kg of rice. You know, a lot of information. You can say a liter of water. You see, you can say a piece of advice, but you cannot count them 1, 2, 3. And then they don't take plural forms. Because they are uncountable, you cannot count them 1, 2, 3 as one item. And this is the difference now. Here you can see in this picture we have eggs, and here we have sand. So this one you cannot count, but you can put them in bags, in kgs, in kilograms. This one you can count them 1, 2, 3. You can number them. So things like milk, air, sand, you can only quantify them. While here you can count them. You can number them 1, 2, 3. Now let's go to compound nouns. Now compound nouns are formed by joining two or more words to create a single noun. You see, they can be written as one word, hyphenated, or separate words. Like here, this is the way, the three ways you can write. And you see, we have tooth and pest. We have swimming and pool. We have mother-in-law. These ones, when you separate them, when you take tooth and you take pest differently, they are two different words. But when you put them together into one word, they make one meaning. You know, toothpaste is the one you use to brush your teeth. You know, it's it helps you to, clean your teeth. Swimming pool, these are two different words. So in a way we can write compound nouns is we can write them as one word like this, tooth and pest, or we can hyphenate them with this hyphen here, or we can write them as two different or separate words. But all in all, you need to understand compound nouns are formed by joining two or more words to create a single noun. Okay. Now, forms of compound nouns are closed, hyphenated, open. So closed is where you join the two words and you use it as one, like bedroom. We have bed and room, but we use it as one, and it makes meaning. It is bedroom is a room. Okay. The one hyphenated is sister-in-law. You can use the hyphens, or open, where we separate the two words completely. Bus stop, they're two words, but they make one meaning. Okay. Now, I want us to discuss some questions. It's your turn now, and this is what I want you to do. Do you have any questions about nouns? We have covered some nouns. You see the differences, some examples. Is there a type of noun you would like to discuss further? Maybe, let's say, teacher, I didn't understand this one. Maybe you can repeat in the next video. Then share an example of a noun or ask anything you are unsure about. Now let's take questions together before we finish this lesson. Please take like 2-3 minutes and see whether you have understood the lesson. Whether you have understood the lesson, because this is very important. And please, if you do not understand, you can play the video again. And very, very important, please make sure you have somewhere to write. It's very important. At least write the noun, the meaning, and an example. That is going to help you a lot. You may think it is something not significant, but that is going to change a lot. Learn to write whenever you watch something or read, because whenever you write, you'll not forget. So without further ado, if you have questions, please leave them in the comment section. I will respond to them. If you want us to repeat or further clarify some nouns, please also leave them in the comment section. I will respond to all of them. Finally, thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have enjoyed this lesson, if you have learned something, at least you have learned something uh, regarding nouns, please and please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this. Share this video to help your friends learn English too. And then lastly, next video, inshallah, I'm going to post about pronouns. I'm going to post all the parts of speech in that order. So, but now we have started with the nouns, we'll go to pronouns like that. Every day, inshallah, we are going to drop a video. So it's kind of series. So you watch one, it connects you to the other one. So please and please watch this video. If you have learned something, share with your friends. Until next time, the next video, bye bye, and see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.